Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of dash cams,
Oh, cool.
specifically
Yeah.
Nextbase's latest release,
Right.
the Pico.
I've heard about this one.
Yeah, we're going to, kind of unpack its features,
Yeah.
maybe compare it to its big brother, the IQ,
All right.
and hopefully help you figure out if this is the dash cam for you.
Yeah, I think it's definitely been creating a buzz, especially with its price.
Yeah, and you know what? We're
Yeah.
basing our deep dive today on a Tech Radar article that literally just dropped today, October 28th, 2024.
Oh, hot off the presses.
So it's, yeah, brand new information.
Nice.
So the Pico is being touted as the IQ's kind of smaller, simpler sibling.
Yeah, I can see that.
What do you think about that assessment?
I think it's pretty accurate. I think the Pico is definitely for a different user than the IQ. That maybe someone who wants just the essentials covered without breaking the bank.
Okay, I like that. Essential protection, easy on the wallet.
Exactly.
And it starts at just $129.99 for the 1K version. So,
Okay.
but one thing that kind of caught my eye in the article is the fact that it doesn't have 4K recording.
Right.
Do you think that's a deal breaker?
Not necessarily. Nextbase's research actually suggests that most dash cam users don't even see 4K as a must-have.
Interesting.
They're really prioritizing things like reliability, ease of use, and of course the price.
Yeah, price is a big one.
Huge, especially these days.
And I was also thinking, with storage space always being an issue,
Oh,
the
totally.
1080 or 1440 might actually be,
The sweet spot.
yeah, if the quality's still good.
Yeah, and Nextbase is known for their high-quality video even in their lower resolution models.
Okay.
So they seem pretty confident that the Pico delivers where it counts.
Now, another interesting choice is the lack of a built-in screen.
Oh,
So everything is managed through their brand new app.
that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty smart move considering how attached we all are to our phones these days.
Right.
It probably keeps the Pico's size and cost down, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So talk to me about this app. What are
Yeah.
we looking at here?
So it's designed to be super user-friendly.
Okay.
You can view live footage, you can access recordings, download them, all the basics that you'd expect.
Yeah.
But there's also kind of a fun element
Right.
with these customizable overlays
Oh.
for your video. They call them skins.
Yeah, the skins. I
Yeah.
heard about that.
Oh, it's cool.
You can display like your speed and stuff.
Exactly, like a little heads-up display.
That's neat.
Yeah, you get like one free skin with the basic subscription.
Uh-huh.
But if you opt for their Protect plan, you unlock a whole library of options.
Hold on. Protect plan. What's that?
So it's basically an optional subscription that adds a bunch of benefits.
Okay.
More skins for one, but, more importantly, you get cloud storage for your videos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so even if something happens to your Pico or even your phone,
Your footage is still safe.
it's safe and sound in the cloud.
Okay.
You can access it from anywhere.
I like that. An extra layer of security and peace of mind.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's shift gears a little bit to the Pico's Lite Smart features.
Okay.
These seem to be kind of a big selling point.
Yeah, it's like they took some of the IQ's best features and made them a bit more accessible
Okay.
for everyone.
Yeah, I like that. Give me an example. What is Guardian Mode Lite all about?
So the IQ's Guardian mode, it's the one that will like instantly send video footage
Right.
to your emergency contact if it detects like an accident.
Right.
But the Pico, it just sends a text message instead.
Okay, so less data heavy,
Way less data.
but it still kind of gets the message across.
It gets the point across.
Do you think that compromises its effectiveness at all, though?
I mean, it's definitely a trade-off. A video would obviously provide, more immediate context.
Right.
But a text still alerts your loved ones that something's up
Right.
and it pinpoints your location.
Yeah, that's true.
So it just depends on the situation, I guess.
It's better than nothing.
Definitely.
Okay, what about witness mode? How is the Lite version different from the IQ?
So witness mode on the IQ is constantly uploading footage to the cloud. But witness mode Lite, it only uploads when you're back on Wi-Fi.
So you have to, like, remember to connect to Wi-Fi
You do.
for it to upload?
Yeah, it's a little bit more manual.
That seems like it could be a downside.
Yeah, could be.
What if something happens when you're, out and about and you haven't connected to Wi-Fi in a while?
Right, but it saves on your data and your battery life,
That's true.
I think Nextbase is really focusing on giving users options with the Pico.
Yeah, I like options.
They do.
So last one, smart parking.
Okay,
I know this one needs a constant power source.
it does.
I felt.
It's designed to capture, any bumps or incidents while your car's parked.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't work without that continuous power. So you'd need to buy like a separate hardwiring kit from Nextbase.
Okay, so that's an extra cost to consider.
It is.
What exactly does a hardwiring kit do?
It basically connects your dash cam directly to your car's fuse box.
Okay.
So it's providing it that constant power supply even when the engine's off.
Okay, that makes sense. So with all these lite features, it sounds like the Pico is a pretty capable little dash cam.
It does, yeah.
How does it actually stack up against the IQ?
That's the question, isn't it?
That is what we will be tackling next.
Sounds good.
Stay tuned.
You know, these lite features, they kind of got me thinking about the target audience for this dash cam.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you think they're going for?
Hmm.
How do you think?
It seems like they're really catering to a younger, more tech-savvy crowd, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right.
People who are comfortable managing everything through their phone.
Right, exactly. Like, it's a generation that's just so used to app-based control, they probably don't want to be fiddling with a bunch of buttons on a separate device. Totally. And they're also more likely to be, you know, conscious of things like data usage and battery life, which the Pico kind of addresses with its Wi-Fi reliance.
Yeah, that's a good point. Speaking of the app, you mentioned earlier that it's completely redesigned.
Yeah.
What makes it stand out? What's new and cool about it?
Aside from, like, the design, it's really sleek and user-friendly.
Okay.
It's the level of customization, I think, that's really impressive.
Yeah, it's not just about functionality.
Right.
It's got some personality.
Exactly. And for those who want even more control, there's the Protect plan.
Right, the subscription service.
Yeah.
You get more skins with that, but the real draw seems to be the cloud storage, right?
It's huge. I mean, imagine you're in an accident and, like, your Pico gets damaged.
Oh, that's a good point.
With the Protect plan, that crucial footage is, like, safe.
Right.
It's in the cloud. You can access it from anywhere.
Peace of mind.
Exactly.
Especially if you need that footage for insurance or something.
Exactly. And it's a relatively affordable plan, too. Like, what, $30 a year?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's dive back into those lite features.
Okay.
I'm still kind of curious about how they perform in real-world scenarios.
Yeah.
So, like, take Guardian Mode Lite, for example. Is a text message really enough in a serious accident?
I mean, that's a valid concern. I think while a text message lacks, you know, that visual context of a video,
Right.
it still provides crucial information. The fact that an incident occurred and your location.
Right.
You know, and that can be, you know, invaluable for first responders.
It gets the information out quickly.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. It's better than nothing.
It is.
And, you know, I was also thinking, maybe not everyone is comfortable with the idea of their dash cam automatically sending videos to other people.
Oh, good point.
So maybe this text message approach is a nice balance between safety and privacy.
It is.
Okay, now you mentioned that Witness Mode Lite only uploads when you're connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So doesn't that make it kind of less reliable? Like, what if something happens when you're out and about?
Right. There is a delay in getting that footage backed up.
Right.
But, you know, the Pico itself, it still records continuously.
Okay.
So unless the device is damaged, you know, the footage is still there.
Okay.
You just need to connect to Wi-Fi to upload it later.
So it's like a manual backup system.
It is.
You're trading convenience for potentially lower data costs and better battery life.
Exactly. It's all about choosing the features that best suit your needs, right?
Exactly. All right, last one. Smart parking light.
Okay.
We know it needs a constant power, which means investing in a separate hardwiring kit.
It does.
Is it really worth the extra hassle and expense, though?
I mean, it depends. If you live in an area with, like, a high risk of parking-related incidents, like hit and runs or vandalism,
I see what you're saying.
then, yeah, smart parking light could offer some really valuable protection.
That's like having an extra set of eyes on your car, even when you're not around.
Exactly. But, you know, if you park in a secure garage or generally feel safe about your parking situation,
Yeah.
maybe it's not a necessary expense.
Yeah, that's fair. So with all these lite features and the app-centric control, the Pico is shaping up to be a really compelling option, I think, for a certain type of driver.
It's a smart choice for those who prioritize simplicity, you know,
Yeah,
affordability, and just that seamless integration with their smartphone.
definitely. But the question remains, how does it truly stack up against the more advanced, more feature-rich Nextbase IQ?
That's the million-dollar question.
That is the million-dollar question,
Okay.
and that's exactly what we'll be diving into next. Stay tuned. Okay, so it's decision time.
Yeah, the moment of truth.
We've explored the Nextbase Pico, its features, the app-centric design, those elite smart features.
Right, we've really gotten to know this little dash cam.
We have. But the IQ is still out there.
It's looming.
Yeah. with its 4K recording and, full-fledged smart capabilities.
What's the big brother, the powerhouse?
Exactly. But, power comes at a price.
Always does.
So is the IQ worth that extra investment?
That's the question.
Let's break it down.
Okay, let's do it.
So first off, 4K video recording on the IQ.
Right.
So you're capturing every detail in, incredible clarity.
It's a big step up from the Pico's resolution.
Right. So for those who just absolutely demand the best video quality, the IQ wins.
For sure.
And then there are those full-fledged smart features.
Right, the ones we talked about earlier.
Guardian mode, for example. It instantly sends that video evidence to your emergency contact.
Right, not just a text message.
Right. So compared to the Pico's, text message, it's a whole other level of immediacy and detail.
I mean, you see the accident as it happens versus, oh, something happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then witness mode on the IQ is constantly uploading that footage to the cloud.
Yeah, always backing up.
So that's, a big plus for peace of mind, knowing your evidence is safe no matter what.
Totally, even if something happens to the device itself.
But of course, all of that connectivity comes at a cost.
It does.
Literally, with the IQ's higher price tag.
Right.
And then figuratively in terms of data usage.
Oh, yeah, you need a data plan for the IQ to use those features.
Right, so that's an ongoing cost that the Pico just, completely avoids.
Right, because it relies on Wi-Fi.
So it really comes down to, what are your priorities?
I think
what do you need from a dash cam?
If you want the best video quality, the most advanced features,
the most security.
Yeah, then the IQ might be worth that splurge.
But if you're on a tighter budget,
you want something simpler.
Yeah, covers the essentials.
Easy to use.
Integrates with your phone.
The Pico seems like a great choice.
It really does.
And it's a really good balance.
It is. It's a really good balance.
Between features, affordability, ease of use.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
So there you have it. The Nextbase Pico.
A dash cam for the modern driver.
And for those who, want the best of the best, there's the IQ.
Always an option.
This has been Everyday Tech Explained. If you found this deep talk helpful, hit that like button to help us out and subscribe for more tech insights. We'll see you next time.